Hey there, my name is Janetta Lavla, and I'm the founder of LavaLeads AI, where we help service businesses turn cold traffic into qualified leads and booked appointment using our unique AI-powered client acquisition system. So we work with businesses like med spas, lawyers, agencies, coaches, pretty much anyone in the high-ticket service-based business industry. And we always hear the same thing, right? That's why I'm making this video. The same thing each and every time. Oh, Joe, the leads aren't working. They're not good leads. And sometimes it's the system that's not working. So that's what we're going to go ahead and dive into today. I'm just going to highlight some pretty obvious things to me, but you'd be surprised that a lot of business owners are missing these key things, and that's what's keeping you stuck essentially. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'll move myself over here. All right, so the real reason why your ads aren't working, and newsflash, it's not the ads. So your ads aren't the problem. And most of you business owners, you're blaming your pipeline because, you say it's dry, then you're increasing your budget, then you're tweaking and targeting, tweaking your targeting, creating new, creatives, and you're doing all this stuff and nothing's working, right? But here's what you're missing. You don't have a lead generation issue. You have a system issue. So today I'm going to be breaking down the real reason why your ads aren't delivering the results you want. And I'm also going to be telling you what you can do to fix that so that you can receive great outcomes and get your ads to work. All right, so in case you didn't know, this is what paid ads actually do. The only job of an ad is to get someone's attention. That's it. Then it's all up to you. So once someone clicks, that's when the real work begins. You need a system to follow up the speed of the response, nurturing the client, that whole entire process, qualifying them, all that, making sure they show up. That's on you. Your ads have done the job. They brought you that lead. But you don't have the proper system to support that lead once that lead comes in. And that's a problem. So here's what's going on, right? Problem one, you have slow response time and it's killing your conversions. So typically you're going to get anywhere from a 21x higher conversion rate just by responding to a lead within the first 5 minutes. And that 5-minute window, that's like the prime time to get to that lead and no other time after that. Because anytime after that 5 minutes, now they have time where they can go scroll, Google, and search for the next business, for your competitors. And I'm pretty sure you don't want that, right? Because most businesses, you guys are responding after hours, the next morning, days later, weeks later. I have had a business respond to me 3 weeks later. And me, being a marketing girly and being in sales and, having my company, I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way. You would be surprised how many businesses don't have the proper system to, nurture and support the leads that they are getting in. And then they say, oh, these leads are trash. No, honey, the system's trash. Okay. And no one's monitoring your CRM. You're not working 24/7, 365. You're human. Okay. Your staff isn't working 24/7, 365. They're human. They have families. They have other priorities, right? They need to rest. They need to sleep. And so you're not losing these leads because the ads aren't working. You're losing them because you are just not responding fast enough. And that's why speed to lead is the difference between a hot prospect and a completely lost opportunity. So you have no nurturing system. Typically, your traffic that you're getting in, they're not going to convert immediately, right? Your ads are to send the traffic, but your buyers are going to need multiple touch points in order to actually commit to becoming a customer. So they need reminders, education, follow-up. You need to start building trust with them, right? And also setting clear next steps. You need to tell your leads and prospects exactly what they need to be doing at each and every stage of that client acquisition journey. And most of you guys are relying on, we sent a text, we sent an email, then nothing. I can't count the amount of times where I've only even received one response, if any, from a business. And it's just crazy to think, like, sometimes I think to myself, do you guys not like money? Do you guys not want to grow your business? If so, click off this video because this is not for you. This is for the people that want to build and grow their business and are serious about growing their business. And that's the half of you that are going to say, "Oh, ads don't work." No, your system doesn't work. Okay, so without the proper nurturing sequence, basically you were just crossing your fingers and closing your eyes and hoping. Okay, and that's not what we do. And this one. So let's say you do, respond to your leads and all that. Now you get to the point where you're just allowing any and everyone to get into your funnel. That's also a problem. You are bringing unqualified leads into your calendar. Your salespeople or you are getting on those calls or getting those appointments with people that, one, can't even afford your service, or maybe they don't even show. Or maybe they're tired because they don't have real intention. They just wanted some information. That could have easily been put into a funnel for an educational nurturing sequence if they just wanted more information. Your time is important as a business owner, and you need to treat it as such. And you don't need any, either freebie seekers that just want the next free thing. Okay? They're only interested in what they can get free, and you want a business. You have to pay for your life, your employee's life, your expenses. You can't afford to not to, have people on your calendar that are not going to be investing into your business that you can't actually help, right? Because if they don't have the means to pay for your service or whatever it is, if your calendar is full of leads, and let's just say your ads are doing decent, but you're not qualifying these leads. And a lot of businesses, what they do is they treat all these leads the same, and no two people are the same. Each lead is unique. And so you need to know, what's their intent? What's their budget? What's their problem, right? You need details about their problem because you can't help them if you don't know what they need help with. And then most importantly, what is that timeline? Because again, some people, they've already been doing their education. They've already been researching. Maybe they are ready to buy. And then other people, they came across your ad as their first time being made aware that there even is a problem. So you need to take them through that nurturing journey. Okay. And yeah, maybe they aren't ready to buy, but then those people can go into, again, an educational sequence that nurtures them and, helps them learn more so that they do get to the point where they're ready to buy. But when you're skipping that qualification step, that is when you're getting those quote unquote bad leads. And then that's what makes you believe, oh, these ads aren't working. Oh, I'm wasting my money. Oh, ads don't work. Ads are a scam. No. The truth is your ads delivered interested people, okay? Your system just didn't filter those people out properly. And we can't be having that. Here's the other thing. The other problem is that you are giving up too soon. Oh my God. Like, I get it. You think, oh, well, we tried once or twice, or we reached out to them once or twice, and, they just didn't respond. That's it? Really? People need about 8 to 12 interactions on average, right? 8 to 12 touch points on average to get a customer to actually take the action that you want, which is converting and buying your service. And at least 24 to 48 hours of following up. That's how long you guys are even trying before you just quit. But when we follow up, twice this week, okay, and again, it's going to take at least 8 to 12 interactions on average. Now, that's not to say that you won't come across those prospects that are like, did the research, they're ready to go. They pretty much sold themselves. But that doesn't happen that often, okay? So what's happening here? The leads are interested, but you stop reaching out. Not the ads. The ads did the part. They brought you the lead. But it's you that didn't keep following up with that client, didn't keep nurturing them, didn't keep educating them on your service, didn't keep painting the picture that you are the business. You're the best business at that to serve them. And that is your downfall, okay? But lucky for you, that can be fixed with proper systems. Now, your ads didn't fail. Your follow-up strategy did. And that's why being consistent and persistent in your follow-up is what separates the businesses that scale from the ones that fail. And I can't tell you, this one, I know I said the other ones kind of get on my skin, but this one right here, this really gets under my skin. No, you have no clear path to booking. People don't know what to do. You have a link in your bio, you got a website, and they get on there and they still don't know what to do. When that is the one place that they should be going to know exactly what to do. People get your site and they're confused. Like, what do I do now? Who do I talk to? Or they hesitate. How do I book? What will we even talk about on the call? Am I ready for this? Or they just completely drop off. They get on your website, it's too complicated, it's too manual, too unclear, and they leave. And then they go to your competitor that made it clear, simple, and obvious for what they need to do next. So your leads, you have to give that absolute clarity to them. This is what you do next. Then you do this. Then you do that. It has to be a process to everything you do. Because if you're doing too much manual effort yourself, guess what? You're a human too. You're probably working in your business. You're probably handling all these parts, even if you do have an assistant or a team. Leads are going to drop off, even if the ad that you guys created was banging, right? You had a banging ad. Your creative team did that. Okay, they did really good. Doesn't matter. If there's no clear path to what that prospect should be doing, they're going to go where clarity lies. And if that's not in your business, well, you just lost a customer. So the truth is, ads don't convert. Systems do. Your ads aren't working because you're missing the systems that turn a click into a client. So let's go over the 5 critical gaps that are causing you to lose clients, potential clients within your business, and then we'll move on to what you can do about it. So 1, slow response time. Your leads are going cold and you're sitting here trying to catch up, trying to call them, and it's a day later, 2 days later, 3 days later. They've already went to the next business. Or 2, you're not nurturing them. You have 1 touch point with them, maybe 1 email, maybe 1 text. If they're really lucky, then nothing. Ghost. Oh well. 3, no qualification. You're not qualifying your leads. So of course you're getting on these calls and you get these quote unquote bad leads when they were never ready to buy it in the first place. They just wanted more information. Boom, your time's wasted, and your time is money. If you didn't know, your time is money. So any point where you're spending time talking to someone that is not in that stage ready to buy, that's a waste of your time. They can be put into a different funnel or sequence that gives them what they need until they get to that point where they actually are ready to get them a call and move forward. 4, inconsistent follow-up. You are giving up by reaching out twice. Your prospect isn't even ready. You're here, then you're gone. How are you supposed to build trust? How are you supposed to build connection? Okay. And number 5, a confusing booking process. Some businesses, it really does just shock me sometimes. But I've gone to some sites and you just make it so confusing to book an appointment or to book a call. It should be so freaking obvious that it's like, yeah, it should just be so freaking obvious what to do next as soon as they get on your landing page, your website, how to book an appointment with you, what services you offer, what it's like working with your company. Like that should be just plastered everywhere that your business has touch points, online especially. They should know exactly what you do, who you help, and how to work with you. So fixing these 5 gaps will instantly cause your ads to perform better without even increasing your ad budget by a single dollar. Because I know y'all like to save money. I like to save money too. But seriously, these systems here can literally transform your business overnight. So if you watch this video and you see that you are, you're connecting and you're relating to some of the problems that we went over, then let's see why your system isn't working. Because, it could be one of those things, or it could be many, right? Maybe you are doing some things right, but maybe there's just one missing piece or a couple missing links within your full system. And if you are a business owner that's ready to grow your business and more importantly, scale your business, then you should be thinking about what you need to do next. So, like I said before, I'm the founder of LavaLeads AI, and we help high-ticket service businesses install AI-powered client acquisition systems. So we can go ahead and diagnose your system, and you can jump on a demo call with me and my team, where on this call, we're going to be looking at your lead flow, seeing where you're losing leads, your follow-up speed and your consistency, your missed opportunities and your revenue gaps, and where your conversion system has a weak point. So we're going to show you exactly how we can fix that with our Lava Funnel Accelerator. It's a whole system that gives you exactly what you need. So all those 5 problems that we talked about in the previous slide, it works together to create a system that works for you and your business. Okay. So it works 24/7. It qualifies, and it's going to optimize your bookings automatically. Okay. So that's no extra, manual work from you, which is a lot of the reason why so many business owners, including yourself, are burning out. It's so hard. You're doing so much. You're putting in all this effort, and that's the problem. You need a system, right? A system that makes your life easier. We're in 2026. Okay, the resources are there. They're here to make your life easier. So use them, because when your system works, your ads are similarly going to start working. And I'm sure that's probably what you want. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you are serious about growing or scaling your business in this year, as soon as possible in 2026, then I highly encourage you to click the link down below and book a free consultation demo where we'll audit your business and we'll show you a demo of how our AI-powered client acquisition systems work. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would love to talk to you, and I can't wait to hear you, and see you in the next video.